All right, it's time to talk about races number 17 and 18 with Kubota High Limit Racing coming up this Saturday and Sunday, May 25th and 26th at the Port Royal Speedway in Port Royal, Pennsylvania. It'll be the second and third half-mile races of the year for the full-time drivers with the series. The other one coming just last weekend with at the Utica Rome Speedway in Vernon, New York. So 2 weekends in a row featuring a half mile for these drivers. The weather going in, it's a little iffy here on both nights. So the first set is for Saturday night. It's going to be a high of 85 degrees over there, a low of 62, 45% chance of rain as of right now, partly cloudy and a light wind. And then on Sunday night for the finale, it's going to be 86 degrees, a low of 65, rain chances at 60% as of this time, partly cloudy and light wind. So the rain chances obviously don't look very good, but I'm recording this on Thursday, so still plenty of time for the forecast to change up here and hopefully get both races in without any issues. Saturday night will be a $10,000 to win and $1,000 to start main event. And then on Sunday, it'll be the highest paying sprint car race of the year so far and also the highest paying Bob Weikert Memorial finale purse of all time. $75,000 to win and $2,000 to start the feature over there on Sunday night. Now, the estimated car count right now is looking at about 45-ish. So with the way this event works, you don't have to be there for both nights in order to put yourself in position to win on Sunday. And we already know of a couple of guys that are going to be showing up on Sunday only to try and make their way into the feature event for the big finale. So we do know, I think it was like Freddie Raymer, Blaine Heimbach, and maybe some other guys that are going to be showing up on Sunday only there at Port Royal Speedway. And also, speaking of the format, I'm going to link the video I did about the Bob Weikert Memorial format down in the video description below if you wanted to check that out and look at the entire format. I'm not going to go through a full-blown format here on this preview video, but I will link the video that I did a few days ago about the format in the description below. The most recent 410 winners, there's a lot of them. Obviously, Port Royal Speedway is a weekly 410 racing track. Danny Dietrich got the opening day win on April 6th. Anthony Macri got a win on April 27th. Dylan Cisney, who is the current points leader at Port Royal, he got a win on April 20th. Devin Borden on April 13th. And then Tyler Courtney, the most recent winner at Port Royal Speedway on May 18th. He and Spencer Baston made the trip down there after Utica Rome and were able to finish 1-2 in that main event. And so 5 different winners to start the year over at Port Royal Speedway. We'll see if we can continue that trend here over the next 2 races over there. The current point standings right now with Kubota High Limit Racing going in, Brad Sweet with 1,166 points currently leads the way. Tyler Courtney is 34 points behind. Brent Marks is 113 behind. Corey Day 166 back, and then Rico Abreu 226 back in the 5th position. And you can see these purple lines around the outside of the 19 at Brent Marks. He will be the high roller playlist driver for both nights over at Port Royal Speedway. It kind of just made sense, the Pennsylvania driver getting the playlist for both nights over there at the half mile. So I really like Brent's playlist. It's a good mix of rock, hip-hop, and a little bit of rap in there, and some country as well. So if you like a mix of music, you are going to like Brent Marks' playlist over at Port Royal. The track record going in was set by Brian Brown at a 14.868 second lap time, and that was back on October 28th of 2018. I will be shocked if we get anywhere near that lap time. Obviously, it is 6 years old, but as you can tell by the month there, October, that is when the track at Port Royal really is a whole lot faster than what we're going to be seeing more than likely this weekend when it's, kind of in the middle of the summer a little bit here. We're getting towards the summertime. And the track you would think is going to be quite slick, but then I look back to this forecast over here, maybe it won't be. We'll have to wait and find out. Maybe that track record could potentially be in jeopardy. I would be pretty surprised, though. Now, look at the high roll or the non-high rollers, so the drivers that are not full-time with the series that are going to be there. This is not all of them. I was just trying to fit them all on the list, but I had some other things I wanted to make sure I got on this board as well. But here are a couple of them. Chase Dietz will be there in the Zemco 1Z. Obviously, Dylan Cisney, the current points leader there, will be there as well. Lucas Wolf, fresh off a win at Williams Grove Speedway. TJ Stutz, Lance DeWeese. DeWeese, obviously a multi-time Bob Weikert Memorial winner. Dylan Norris, Brian Brown, last year's Tuscarora 50 winner, will be in the house. Devin Borden, last year's track champion. Danny Dietrich, already talked about him getting a win this year at Port Royal. Jeff Halligan in car number 45. Both Mike and Logan Wagner should be in the field as well. Cy Lynch, Robbie Kendall, Kyle Reinhart, Callum Williamson. He'll be making his High Limit Racing debut. Austin Bishop, Steve Buckwalter, and obviously Anthony Macri will be there as well. and probably one of the major favorites going into this main event to get the win for $75K. He's also the two-time and defending Bob Weikert Memorial winner. He got it done in 2023 and in 2022. Lance DeWeese did it in 2021, Kyle Larson in 2020, and then Logan Wagner in 2019. So looking at the most recent winners of this event, the posse has all but dominated, but we've got a pretty strong contingent of higher limit drivers rolling into the racetrack. Obviously, we've got 16 of them, and a lot of them have had success here at this racetrack in the past with multiple World of Outlaws wins, All-Star wins, and even some wins during weekly competition as well. So it is going to be an absolutely fantastic weekend of racing. They've got a whole lot of events planned around, and the golf tournament, they got an Indy 500 watch party. They've got all kinds of stuff. Just check out their Facebook page for more information. And I did have a couple of people asking me about if these two races will count towards point standings with Kubota High Limit Racing. The answer is yes. They will both. Both nights will count in points, and there will be provisionals for the drivers that are full-time with the series if they so choose to use them. So provisionals and points on the line for the drivers with Kubota High Limit Racing. And I know there was quite a few people asking me about that, and so I did confirm that before this video went live. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you over at Port Royal Speedway. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you're watching on YouTube. Comment down below who do you think is going to win, and also hit the like button. If you're watching at home on Flow, thank you so much for the support, and we'll see you guys again here soon.